You know, on this day, it's really important to give thanks, especially if you're a recovering alcoholic or if you have a family member who's in recovery, because you or them have given the ultimate decision to get healthy and to work on themselves. And they've had the ability to realize that they have a problem. They're not in the denial, deflection, and gaslighting stage. And they've recognized that they've had a problem and they've done something about it. So let's talk about this a little bit more and explain things to do to worry about the boredom and the stress of giving up really what has become your comfort zone, which is alcohol, and to understand that your solution, being the alcohol, is not a solution at all. It's actually a road to madness, and that you've made the decision to carry on and to get out of this road to madness. And ultimately, the most important thing is not to overthink, like, oh my God, I can never drink again. What am I going to do? And this is why we talk about it. We break it down to one day at a time. What should you be doing every day? And my clients, I actually absolutely tell them they should be doing some kind of physical activity to begin with: walking, running, hiking, jogging, yoga, whatever resonates with you, whatever you're going to do. And be consistent about it. And if it's something that you want to wake up for and do every day, it's vital because it gets your brain going. Hiking in the woods, things like that. You really need to get out of yourself. It's also important for something creative. Learn how to cook, learn some new recipes, learn a new language, learn how to play a musical instrument, paint, write, journal. There's woodwork, whatever works for you. These are things that you should incorporate into your day. Join a book club. I mean, things like that. There's all kinds of different, avenues that you should be reviewing. And these are things that you should be doing on a daily basis. Focus away from the alcohol, focus away from whatever trauma or issue that got you started drinking to begin with, and reinvent yourself. Slowly, incrementally, you will not be the same person you were from a year ago, and it will be the greatest time of your life. And another thing that's absolutely essential is you need to reach out to other people. The opposite of alcohol use disorder is community and connection. That's why it's so important to get involved in some kind of group therapy. I mean, there's so many of them. I've talked about them: AA, Smart Recovery, Life Ring, Women for Sobriety, and local outpatient facilities. It's important to be around people who are trying to recover as you are. It's so important to have that kind of support system. And then to get an accountability so that if you do have an issue, you have somebody to fall back on. Also, it's important to do random acts of kindness. Buy a friend flowers. Pay for the coffee for the guy that's standing behind you. Do things that are outside yourself. This is how you're going to evolve. This is how you're going to evolve as a human being. It's also important to reach out to people that maybe you have put in harm's way when you were inebriated or during that period in your life. This is how you're going to grow and become the person that you always wanted to become. So it's so important to fill that time, that period of the day when it used to be a reward system, when you came home from work or the weekend and you grabbed that bottle of beer or that glass of wine or the spirits. It's so important to fill that with something more creative and purposeful in your life. You'll thank yourself, and everybody in your life will thank you for doing that as well. So that's absolutely essential. And I really want to finish with this. There's always something to have gratitude for. It's always important to practice gratitude. There's always something to be thankful for. Thankful that you stopped drinking. Thankful that you've been able to heal your family, heal yourself, and heal everybody around yourself. And on this day, Thanksgiving 2024, I hope that makes sense. And thanks so much for listening. And again, real quick, I have the Facebook group. It's called There's an Alcoholic in the Family. Link is in the bio. It's grown by leaps and bounds. We've got about 2,500 people in there. We answer questions. Anybody who's an alcoholic or has a family member who is, it's a really good experience to get a lot of information. Also, the book, Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism, is now live. You can order the book, pre-order the book in the link in my bio. You go to the website and the PayPal link is right there. All the books are going to be sent out for pre-orders on December 12th. And again, happy holidays.